Hello, my name is Steve Ducker. I'm the editor of Demolition and Recycling International at the KHL Group, and I'm here to tell you about our end-of-year market overview for 2018. Let's start with the D&Ri 100, our own summary of the industry's 100 leading contractors by turnover, published annually in the May-June issue of the magazine. This is drawn from information supplied by the companies themselves, and also from available online sources, including business and financial websites. The total value of the D&Ri 100 is just over $6 billion. This was a slight fall compared to 12 months earlier, but despite that, there's a lot of optimism around in the industry at the moment. In Europe, the European Demolition Association, or EDA, has been publishing an annual industry report since 2016. It asks contractors about the year just gone and for their views on the next 12 months. And the 2018 report concludes that a staggering 96% of respondents expect business to be better than or the same as it was a year earlier. Similarly, almost 3/4 of those taking the survey said they see business revenues growing, while at least 1/3 plan to increase investment in equipment. The EDA's counterpart in North America, the National Demolition Association, or NDA, uses a variety of sources to determine its level of market confidence and optimism. These include the Associated Builders and Contractors Construction Backlog indicator, which recently showed project backlog expanded to a record 9.9 months during the second quarter of 2018. This figure was up by more than 12% from the first quarter and 14% compared to the same time in 2017. As a result of the market, the NDA says it's experiencing double the number of new members this year compared to the same time last year. As the value of residential and non-residential construction increases, the need for demolition for new structures increases as well. In addition, there's a greater emphasis on deconstruction and the selective dismantlement of building components for reuse, repurposing, recycling and waste management. The NDA expects this trend to continue as demand for green building certification becomes standard, and feels it will become a recurring theme in future years. There's also positive news in the construction industry in Latin America, where Demolition and Recycling International's circulation has grown by 20% in the past 12 months. This will influence the demolition market. Infrastructure specialist CGLA has identified the 100 most strategic projects in the region and said it will require investment of almost $120 billion in the short to mid-term. The Chilean Construction Chamber has calculated that $175 billion of infrastructure investment will be needed in that country in the next decade. Peru has a $10 billion investment plan for public-private partnerships during the next 2 years, while the Bogotá Metro in Colombia will require funds close to $4 billion. The major market of Brazil is now trying to get its recovery underway, and Sobratema, the Brazilian Association of Equipment Technology and Maintenance, expects equipment to grow by 40% this year to 11,600 units. In total, the construction machinery market is expected to grow 38% this year compared to 2017, reaching 17,800 units. Elsewhere in the Southern Hemisphere, the Australian Bureau of Statistics Construction Work Done report for September 2018, which includes major repairs involving partial demolition and reconstruction, showed a volume of business increased by more than 5% on the same time the previous year. So that's all for now. Please stay with Demolition and Recycling International during 2019 for more market information and updates, both in the magazine and on our website at www.khl.com. Thanks for listening.